17 on Ravenport, and since last episode, I've been a bit busy on here getting fields planted, as well as continuing to harvest. So our big field, which is what, 9, 10, and 11, is completely harvested, and then we got the planter working on replanting it there, and we're now currently working on 7 here for harvesting. Just took away a full load of canola from the combine, so we're going to go ahead and sell that here for starters. And yeah, hopefully everyone had a great Christmas. Did not get a video out on here on Christmas, or actually be the day after Christmas. Didn't get a video recorded on Christmas for the day after Christmas. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a great Christmas. And again, don't forget, we still have our Christmas PC giveaway going on. And if you'd like to enter that, make sure you go watch us over on Twitch there, where we are doing the giveaway. Again, the giveaway lasts all week. So you have all week to enter. Actually, all week, and then into next week as well. The giveaway ends at the end of the year. So December 31st is when that giveaway ends. And of course, if you want to enter, make sure you go watch over on Twitch there for the chance to enter that giveaway. Again, RDAllen on Twitch, and there should be a link down in the description for that as well. So anyway, this episode, as I was kind of mentioning there last episode, I think we need to upgrade our tractors here, or actually to a tractor anyway. And both canola and soybeans pretty much selling about the best price here, so I'm just selling both. The canola does sell better. Where was it here? Canola, it's actually better at the central grain elevator for canola, but just for convenience, we'll just sell them both here. It's not that much of a price difference. But yeah, I was asking everyone here last episode what tractor I should get, and most people either said the Quad Track or the Challenger. For those of you watching the multiplayer series, I've already bought the Quad Track, so I'm thinking maybe just to do something different here, we'll go with the Challenger this time around. We can either go the 800 or the 900 here. I'm thinking probably like the 900, 800. I think they both have about the same horsepower, right? 646, and I think this is 646 as well. Yeah, 646. Some nice twin wheels on it, maybe? That's what I'm thinking anyway. Some nice twin wheels. We could go triples, but we are planning on planting with this tractor. Right, yeah, we're planning on planting with this tractor, so I guess triples would make sense, right? See once here, 123,000. Yeah, that should be more than enough to purchase the tractor. Still have a little bit more canola to harvest on field 7 yet there as well. We're about halfway done or so. And of course, the idea behind this larger tractor is to be able to, in the future here, purchase a larger seeder to go with larger tractor. Not entirely sure what seeder that'll be yet. If we'll go with the largest one, the Seed Hawk, or maybe we'll go with a slightly smaller one. We'll see once here. And of course, got this entire field limed as well. And wow, did that take a while to lime this field. Thankfully, we got the larger spreader there. That definitely makes a difference. I think I had to fill it up, what, 3 times, I think? It was 3 times there to finish that entire field, which isn't too bad, I guess. Still, that's quite a bit of lime to be filling up. I do have the modded lime spreader, and I haven't tried it myself yet, but apparently that was a little better on the lime usage. Not maybe quite as realistic, but okay, I'll just park you here. Combine should be good to take care of himself here for a little bit. Just got the one combine running over here. I didn't bother bringing the 560 over. Definitely something I want to upgrade as well, is upgrade the 560 to another S700 series. And wouldn't mind upgrading this to the S790 as well. Again, in the game here, I don't know that it really makes a difference, you know, S760, S790, but okay, let's see once here. Shall we go on a spending spree? Not that the spending spree is really going to last that long. We're going to buy like one item and then we're going to be done, but yeah. You know, or maybe I should just bring my John Deere down to the shop there as well. I keep saying I want to put the front weights back on this tractor because, again, I haven't used the loader since forestry, I think. I don't think I've used this since doing any forestry with it, so probably just get rid of the loader here for the time being and throw some weights back on it. I should probably also switch spreaders around. You know, put the smaller spreader on the smaller tractor here, i.e. the John Deere. But yeah, let's get rid of the loader arms here. We'll take this tractor down to the dealer there. See what they can do for us for a new tractor. Gotta remember too, I got, was it slime? No, fertilizer. We got a whole bunch of fertilizer over here. Yeah, and I need to use as well. Again, we got 2 spreaders now. The idea behind that being is I can keep fertilizer in one, lime in the other one. I don't have to sit here switching out all the time. And of course, I got the larger one for the lime. Okay, and as I was saying earlier here as well, hopefully everyone had a great Christmas. You know, if you got something interesting for Christmas there, throw it down in the comments. I know quite a few people saying they got Farming Simulator 19 for Christmas. That's pretty cool. A reminder there, too, if you did get Farming Simulator 19 for Christmas and you want to join us on the multiplayer servers, again, that information is in the description below. Just join us on TeamSpeak. Like I said, again, you can find the TeamSpeak information in the description below. Microphone is not required, so if you don't have one or you don't want to use it, you can still join. There's both text chat in the game, obviously, of course, and TeamSpeak supports it as well. Okay, let's repair. Sure, let's repair that as well. And then customize, and I should be able to just throw, where is it here? Take this off, right? And configuration standard, is that the one I want? Yeah, there we go. Shouldn't get charged for this at all because I already had it on here one time before. So yeah, that throws a big old weight setup up front there. I know a few of you mentioned you got computers for Christmas as well. You know, had a few people mention they got consoles for Christmas as well. Don't worry, we'll have a moment of silence for you if you got a console for Christmas. Pick up the trash can. Okay, let's see what they got for us. Large tractors. Let's go for, like I said, I think we're just going to go for the MT900 here. And we'll go for the 975 wheel setup. We'll go with the triples, I guess. Why not, right? Why not? That leaves us $113,000. Yeah, not enough for a seeder here, unfortunately, but hopefully maybe after next harvest we'll be able to afford that. The tractor's probably a little overkill for our current seeder. Remember, too, I got some seeds down here yet as well. Okay, let's, whoa. Oops, look out for the railroad crossing. Take our new tractor up to, well, I guess we don't really necessarily have a farm, do we? We just got a couple of fields out in the middle of nowhere. And we kind of just park our equipment on the neighbor's land at the moment. Maybe something we should figure out here next is where we can actually set up base. I know, like I said, I had mentioned we got the ranch there. That might be kind of a nice spot, except it's mostly all filled up already. But, oh. We'll just drive over that car. You folks didn't see that. Didn't see nothing there. Oh, okay. I guess we won't quite drive over that one then. Yeah, look out, cars coming through. But yes, the Challenger MT975E. A GPS dome on top. Interesting. GPS dome on top. Wonder how that works. Oh, wait, it don't. Someone was mentioning there in the comments last episode, I mentioned that every episode, so I figured seeing as how he says I mention it every episode, I had better mention it, every episode. So yeah, I don't think I really have a use for this tractor right at the moment, really. We're just gonna park it there, and it's gonna look nice, I guess, at least as nice as a yellow Challenger can. I mean, I know a green tractor would look better, but oh well. Speaking of green tractor, where's the green tractor? There it is. Huh. Must have mixed up my tab order there then when it got reconfigured. Okay. For a while there, my tractors were like in perfect tab order as far as like horsepower went. When I tabbed to the tractors, I'd tab to the John Deere, this one here. Then I'd tab to the Case, and then I'd tab to the 8370 RT. So they were like in perfect tab order based on horsepower, essentially. So it was kind of nice, but looks like that maybe has changed. Oh well. Didn't realize customizing the tractor in this game would actually change that tab order. I guess it does. It did kind of the same thing in 17 as well. Whenever you'd reconfigure a vehicle or tractor, whatever, it would change the tab order for it. Usually would put it as the last vehicle in the list then. Oh, Helper C has a full grain tank. Okay, we better go unload him. Double check too. I don't think that field should need lime. I'm pretty sure we just put lime on it, but we'll make sure here. And we can start replanting that field here as well. At least once we get done planting 9, 10, and 11. Actually, I think 11 is the one being planted right at the moment. Yeah, he's about halfway done with 11, looks like. Like I said, planting is definitely the thing that has taken us quite a while now. Now that we have some significantly larger fields. Also a lot of weeds on that field too, I will note. Yes, saving content, please wait. If we had the vehicle group switcher, I wouldn't have to sit here going into the menu all the time to get to the vehicle I want to get to. I could just use the vehicle group switcher for that. I don't believe that mod's out yet that I know of either, though. Okay, there we go. Interesting how he misses just a little bit there when he starts back up. Those of you with OCD, that might be a problem. I'm just going to plant over it. That's my level of OCD there. That takes care of that problem. Speaking of that problem, next time around here, I'm going to have to see if I can level out this field here a little bit. Definitely having some issues. If you look down the field here, you can hopefully see that it's definitely some unevenness right along this edge here. I'm not sure how far it goes. It starts up here somewhere, I think. Not the entire length of the field, but yeah, I definitely want to take the smoothing tool to this and smooth it back out. See if I can do it without wrecking the path here as well. Actually goes quite a ways. Yeah, okay, it looks like right about in here somewhere it stops. That's still a little... Okay, I should probably just take the smoothing tool just to this entire area here. It looks like it actually switches side. Now it's over here instead of over there. But yeah, I seem to be noticing that on a lot of Giants fields. Along the edge of them, they have done a very poor job of smoothing them out. I don't know why that is. But yeah, it's very poorly done along the edges of the field. You can see... It looks like they maybe used the square tool there and just flatten it out, and then they smooth the field and they didn't bother with the edges or something. I don't know. It's really annoying how they've done the edges of their field. So if you want to plow the field larger, you can, but then you end up with this nonsense here, which is the same thing we had on, what was it, 14 through 17 as well, along these edges. Oh, and you quit. Did you run out of something? Ran out of something. I filled them up once already with something. I don't remember what it was. Was it fertilizer? Yeah, it must have been fertilizer. Interesting how we can fold it up without the tractor running. Okay, and we'll read some comments here in a moment. Caleb was asking, or saying, actually, I guess I should say. Caleb was saying, I love the video. Thank you very much for that. Okay, we'll fill up some fertilizer. Again, definitely highly recommend these silos. Much better than the silly bag system. Now, the bags are okay when you got smaller equipment, but when you start getting this size of equipment here, the bags are just stupid. And then when we get the even larger spreader, or actually spreader, the actually larger planter here, it's going to be more crazy to use bags, because that one holds like 30,000 or something like that. So we'd have to like buy 30 bags of seed and fertilizer. Just crazy. And of course, you got to buy them one at a time. And I don't know if you can even fit that many in the shop area or not. Okay, hire the worker. He should be back in business. If this cedar needs repair, I'm guessing it does, judging by the look of it here. That's the one thing I'm noticing too, by the way, with these larger fields. Definitely having to, actually, no, I need to go to the garage here. Definitely having to repair my equipment more often. That is definitely making a difference here. Where, oh, it's leased, that's right. Let's repair that. Yes, repair that. Okay. Ah, yes, he's going a little faster now here as well. Perfect. Kisco team was saying, looking forward to a new map. Any ideas if anything worthwhile is being worked on? Well, as far as new maps go, at least on the multiplayer server, we got the Michigan Farms map up. Seems like they've done a really nice job on it so far, from what I've been told. I haven't looked at it myself yet. Hopefully in the next day or two here, maybe we'll get a live stream on one of the Michigan servers there, just to check it out. Again, I'm currently still playing on Estacia and Lapacho. Kind of want to finish that up yet. And then, yeah, maybe we'll, I don't know, we'll see what map we want to play on here. Again, I've kind of already played on the Michigan farm map back in 17, so myself, I usually like to try to play on new maps. Even though Michigan is new to 19 here, it's not necessarily a new map. Let's see. Playo was saying, wow, this PC looks pretty good. So much powerful. Oh, yes. Don't worry, that giveaway PC is definitely just, slightly powerful. Francis M. was saying, Merry Christmas. And Boy was saying, Merry Christmas. I'm up here at my first house in Tennessee with my grandparents. Sweet. I might drive one of the tractors someday, hopefully the Oliver 77. That would definitely be pretty cool. FT Farmer Fix was saying, do a live stream. We have been doing live streams. VS222 said, I want it, the computer. Arius was saying, no dislikes, keep it that way. Yeah, wow, no dislikes on the video. Zils was saying, great video, awesome piece components. Ojan was saying, loved it. JD Power was saying, you should get a grain cart and the MT900 series. Now, the thing with the grain cart is, yes, it would be nice to have one, but we don't have courseplay yet, so as far as unloading the combine goes, it's actually probably easier to unload the combine with the truck than it is to get a grain cart, unload the combine with the grain cart, then unload the combine, or no, unload the grain cart into the truck. Okay, you're basically just adding steps there, which, again, maybe not quite as realistic this way, but we can just unload straight into the truck and we're done. At least until we get courseplay anyway, if you ask me, because then we have courseplay. Either run the truck or run the grain cart or run everything for us. Well, pretty much depending on what we want to do. Speaking of which, does this field need lime at all? It does not. Good. Wow, still got a ways to go on the planting here yet. Fortunately, I don't think I can afford the larger cedar. Oh, let's see what's our cedars. It all depends which one we want to go with here. That's basically, wow, that's basically going to be $500,000 for the Seed Hawk. We go with this one here, which probably be a little more reasonably sized for this map. That's only about $300,000. Maybe we should, we can go for this one here first. And then maybe the Seed Hawk in the future. Again, I don't know if we really need... This map doesn't have that big a field, so I don't know, the Seed Hawk, that would almost be too big. Something to keep in mind, at least on this side of the field. We got railroad tracks that are bordering it, so bit of a problem there with the hard worker. Speaking of which, somebody was asking, why am I going the short way rather than the long way? Just because of the side of this field has got a pretty good angle on it. I'm not sure how the hired worker would like that. I know even like spraying, it does a very poor job if I go the long way. Seeding might not be so bad because the seeder's a little bit smaller, narrower width, but the larger the width of the implement, the worse it gets with the angles on these fields. And yeah, that is a pretty sharp angle there. But yeah, we can definitely maybe try it in the future, see what going the other way would. Because again, if we go the long ways, that's less turning around. In theory, it would be quicker to do it that way. But what would be even quicker is a larger seeder. So, I don't think, and I got the loan maxed out, don't I? Not that I really probably should be borrowing any more money, since we got a $1.8 million loan. At this point, everyone, I'm just kind of curious to see how high it goes. We'll definitely have to be careful because the loan interest, I'm sure, is going to be adding up very quickly. But I do want to see how high it goes at the same time. And it, by the way, definitely, from what I can tell, seems to be tied into fields with the loan. Because it doesn't really seem to matter what equipment I upgrade to or how much money I have. As soon as I buy a field, that's when the amount I can borrow goes up. Which, interestingly enough, if you're watching the multiplayer videos, I am stuck at $500,000 loan, even though I have upgraded equipment, in some ways even more upgraded than on here. And I have bigger fields on there as well, though I don't think my fields on Estacia are quite as big as what I have here yet. But yeah, still stuck at a $500,000 loan, which is where I was at when I started the game. So yeah, I don't know what's going on in Estacia there where I can't borrow any more money. Again, not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, it's kind of odd. Like I said, I've definitely upgraded my equipment on there. I've got more fields. I still cannot borrow more. On here, though, like I said, definitely... I don't know, you folks can say as well, what do you think? It seems to be tied to the fields, if you ask me. Because when I upgrade equipment, it doesn't increase the amount of loan at all. At least that I can tell. And there again, definitely need to smooth this out along here if we can. I think we'll probably try to do that after the next harvest. We'll get the smoothing tool out. At least when it comes to the landscape in here, that's like pretty much the only one I use. I just kind of smooth out. That seems to work really well. Not too many scenarios where I need to like flatten it. Although if you watched Estacia La Pacho there, I made a field back behind the fields I currently own. There's like some trees and stuff back there. We cleared that land. Got rid of everything on it, or at least tried to get rid of everything on it. And we still ended up with a couple little like shrubby bushes that were underneath the ground. Really super annoying. What we ended up doing, because I couldn't figure out how to get rid of them, we ended up lowering the ground around them so we could get to them with a chainsaw. And then once we had the ground lowered enough, we could get to them, cleared them out with a chainsaw, and then we just raised the ground back up, smoothed it back out, and got rid of the little shrubby bushes that way, because the shrubby bushes were like underneath the ground. And those, of course, the hired worker, oh, hey, there's an object here, even though it's under the ground. There's an object here, it stops and, quits and turns around. It was super annoying because, yeah, if you looked at the field out there, it was one messed up field. And I mean, it was messed up. By messed up, I mean the hired worker was turning around in random spots and leaving spots, and fertilizer was messed up, planting was messed up. It was just overall a messed up field. Josh was saying the fence have better engine sound than the Challengers. Not really sure why the sound is different, but they are. Yeah, that's kind of weird considering in real life, again, the fence and the Challengers are the same tractor. Again, to my knowledge, the fence are kind of more sold over in Europe. The Challengers are sold in the U.S. here. So same tractor, just, the green paint over in Europe, the yellow paint over in the U.S. here. Challenger Fendt. Ian was asking, how do I join your PC giveaway? Well, if you'd like to join the PC giveaway, make sure you join us over on Twitch there for the live streams. Again, when you're watching the live streams there, you have the chance to enter the giveaway. And don't forget, with that giveaway as well, you also have the chance for the daily option. So you can enter daily. let's see. Zach was saying I got Farming Simulator 19. Yes, I know a lot of people were mentioning that. Pretty sweet. Again, we are doing a couple more Farming Simulator 19 giveaways as well over on the live streams. So again, if you'd like to get a chance to win a copy of Farming Simulator 19, make sure you check out the live streams. Michael was saying Merry Christmas. Kentucky Farmer was saying I think you should get a quad track and get a big grain cart to go with it. Kind of just mentioned the grain cart there, which again I would agree if we had course play. We'll probably get one at some point even if we don't have course play, but at least for the time being. J.A. Zimmerman was saying got a full gaming PC with Farming Simulator 19 on it. Sweet. Yes, Ethan was saying I got an Xbox One S. As I said earlier, we'll have a moment of silence for you. Okay, folks, it's a joke, really. Matthew was saying, just so you know, Fent track tractors are made in Minnesota. Jeffrey was saying, Merry Christmas, and my Christmas present would be you buying an MT-743. Well, sorry to disappoint Jeffrey there. I mean, we did get some yellow paint, but it was not an MT-743, because an MT-743 wouldn't exactly be an upgrade for our farm. In fact, the MT-743, I don't think... Does that even have as much horsepower as the John Deere? Real close, I think. Let's see. That went up to 431. Actually, yeah, I guess it would actually be upgrade over our 8RT, because the 8RT only went up to, was it 400? Oh, 420. Okay, it went up to 420. So, yeah, really not that much of an upgrade. And, I mean, of course, it's a Challenger versus a John Deere, so that definitely makes it even less of an upgrade. Jedi Killer was saying it's funny that PC players complain about not having GPS yet. Console players, like me, never had a GPS to begin with. Also, what's the difference between the S760 and S790? The horsepower and the grain tank capacity. Grain tank capacity in real life, that may be true, but in the game here, I don't believe the grain tank capacity changes. Again, as I keep saying here, with that, as far as I know, in the game, there is literally no difference. Yes, you do get more horsepower, but again, what benefit in the game does that horsepower get you? In real life, again, obviously that makes a difference, but in the game here, I don't believe it does. Again, you know, like I said, as far as capacity goes as well, as far as I know, the capacity on this, in the game here, the S760 versus the S790 is the same. Brian was saying you should get a Challenger MT800. Yes, that would have been a good one as well. That was kind of debating about getting that one. Figure we'll go with something different, though, because we already have the 8RT, which is a dual track tractor. Get ourselves a nice big articulated. Jackson was saying get the MT900 or New Holland T9. Tyler was saying Whoopster's making a whole new GPS mod. Yes, he is, and from what I've seen of it so far, it looks pretty promising, so... Okay, everyone, and on that note, since we got the field finished here, I think we might as well wrap up this episode. So, yeah, on that note, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. Also, don't forget to follow us over on Twitch. Don't forget you can enter the PC giveaway over there as well. And also check us out on our other social media channels there as well. And also, don't forget to join us on the multiplayer servers if you like. Again, that information is in the description below. So that... Folks, thanks for watching, and till next time. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.